just going on. A few things happened. We did some work on the computer. We ended up swapping the CPU out. Yeah, so we swapped the CPU out. It seems to have helped a lot. One of the conversations we had before was about consoles and PCs, and you know, is it worth it? And I'm still, if you start at the basics, it's gonna probably run you probably like 800, maybe up to 900 to get something smooth running. But it opens up a door for mods. So for all of you who game and do mods, this should make perfect sense. Um, you can pick and choose what you find more important on your first build, because your first build you can build on. It's not like a console where you have to wait for a new one to be designed, come out, and then you got to go buy that. Mm-mm. With a PC, will really, it's your choice. And I'll give you an example, which is me. When I first got into computers, I bought a computer from a store. They custom built computers. It was for music. All right. After that, I learned about gaming, new thing. I'm an older person, so it's far back in time. From that, I started learning more things you can do with a computer. So from that, I learned to do my own builds. So I learned about buying computers offline that were Office, that had good stuff in it, and then adding GPUs, power supplies. Over time I learned about this. And so I went through that phase of building from something that existed until I got deeper and decided to build from scratch. Build from scratch meant get online, find a board, learn the board, buy the board, buy parts for the board, know what parts go to the board or learn it, and then start your build. All that happened, and here we are in 2024, and the build I have now is a AM4 B550, and I chose this because it was cost effective. It still has a few more years of use before it becomes obsolete. I'd say maybe 5 years, wishful thinking. So with this, they have a few more CPUs after the one I have. Right now, on the AM4 socket, I have a Ryzen 7 5700 X3D. And so this for gaming is great. Is there better? Probably so. And I'm just talking for the AM4 board. So that's the board. It's 32 gigs of DDR4 memory. DDR4 is last gen. Everything is DDR5. And these are the things that you're going to learn when building your own computer. When I was messing with computers in the beginning, it was like DDR2. So that's a long time ago. And for those of you who know, you old just like me. If you don't know what they know, you must be an antique. What is a DDR2 RAM? Yeah. And we didn't have, things are so much better from the past. And great for you all getting into this. But anyways, so there is a what do I have in here? A AMD 7700 XT. Is there better? Yes. For me, the next step is a 7950, and I think I'm good for the next 5-6 years. I don't need the top of the line NVIDIA, not for what I'm doing. I think the 7950 will do everything I need. And it's probably about 9 to 1,000, maybe 11, 1,200. But it'll be worth it. You know, as you can see right now, running with a 7700 XT with the Ryzen 7 5700X 3D and the 32 gigs of memory, and SATA drives. Everything here is either NVMe is 2 or 1. One of them died. So 1 NVMe and then 3 or 4 SSDs. So everything is fast. Boom, 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 boom. Everything is great. So that's another thing. You don't want to use a hard drive in your computer build. So that's why it's going to be like $800-900 basics. And this is with getting a used graphics card or something last gen AMD. You know, you'll be pretty good. A 6600, 6650. What is it, 6700 or a 6800? Great. And you still be around $800-900, you know, hopefully. So then it makes more sense to go ahead and get your PC adventure. And you have all types of controllers, wireless controller setups. You can even use your PS5 controller or your Xbox controllers wireless. So there's nothing really changing other than you're leaving console and going to PC. Now, what are the great parts? The gaming. You have stuff like Steam, Epic. You have all the other brands. Ubisoft. What's this other one? Can't think of the name, but it's the developer companies. You still have Xbox Game Pass. They have a version for PlayStation that you can pay monthly for and run it on your PC. I would if they would put Gran Turismo on it. They didn't do that, so I'm not touching it. Not for me. A lot of games that you play on PlayStation, you'll find them on Steam. You'll find them online ready to play. Definitely when it comes to Xbox, because of Game Pass, you're going to find everything for your PC. Now, with your PC and your graphics card, you can run the digital video, which allows you to have so many resolutions, and the screen refresh rate, your frames per second, just allows a lot. I know if you're used to console, you're about 30 frames, 60 frames, and you don't know anything about past 60 frames. It's just a whole nother world. So that's something that is another plus. I mean, with the gaming, it's all types, you know. I'm buying a lot of the games via Steam because I can leave it in a library. When I want to install it and run it, I can. If I don't like the game, I still own it. Maybe they'll update it and I'll like it later. So, price, you could spend some money. You know, getting in it right now, I would suspect $800 to $900. And again, that's picking up a used or a last gen graphics card. And if anybody tells you you got about the best, top of the line, you don't got to do jack diddly. You buy what's going to get you in and you start learning. And to become informed, you can always do a search. So when you want to buy a graphics card, you'll type in the graphics card itself and in the word versus, and then, or VS, and then you'll see competitors come up, and then you'll just check that out, and you'll see their specs, you'll see what they're running. You can even type in your GPU running on quote unquote so motherboard with so and so CPU, and if somebody's run that, then you'll see what you're likely to see if you do that build. Wow, builds, that's a whole nother discussion. It's like, that would be wonderful, especially when you want to perfect your system. My system's running great now. I'm super psyched. I still want to upgrade the graphics unit, but not this year. I'll probably wait till next year and get myself a 7950, and I'm chilling. So other than that, I just wanted to share some more thoughts on, should you build your own PC? If you got any comments, drop them down there. Questions, I wouldn't be the best to ask. There's probably a lot more people that have had more components and stuff to build with than I have. I don't have the time. So it's a lot of YouTubers that actually go through that stuff, and I'm sure I could direct you to those, but especially when it comes to like bang for the buck, there's definitely a lot of guys out there, guys and ladies, that make those videos. But yeah, neither here or there. Just saying, if you have a console and you're thinking about coming to PC, there's a lot of benefits, a lot, and you can interchange whenever you feel like it the components to have yourself a great running system. And again, got any comments, drop them below. I'll catch you all next episode.